3 times, Om being that sacred vibration of all of creation, the life force or the prana that's all around us and that binds us together as one. If you'd like to, you can bring your hands into Namaskar at your heart center, or just put the hands on the knees. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to read a quote. I feel like I'm like the pre-show. Am I the pre-show? Like the opening act and then the big act comes on? Okay. So this is a quote from Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes. Maybe some of you are familiar with her. From We Were Made for Times Like These. I've had this for several years, but it seemed like a good one for today. Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world all at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. Any small, calm thing that one soul can do to help another soul, to assist some portion of this poor suffering world, will help immensely. It is not given to us to know which acts or by whom will cause the critical mass to tip toward an enduring good. What is needed for dramatic change is an accumulation of acts, adding more, continuing. We know that it does not take everyone on earth to bring justice and peace, but only a small, determined group who will not give up during the first, second, or 100th gale. It just reminded me of us being here today, like we have been the last couple of days. Just, hello. We're a small group, but, for one, we've grown, right? So it's nice to see more people here, and our energy multiplies. So our positive vibration that we're putting out is multiplying. And now I will turn it over to my dear friend, the Venerable Chidao.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you for coming. I apologize, it took a good minute to set everything up. I'd like to say thank you, Vandana, for being here. Thank you, Reverend Kim, for being here, blessing us with your presence always. And all of the yoga and meditation teachers present today. I feel like I'm talking to intermediate, advanced level practitioners. So I just wanted to know if people have tried Vipassana before, just one Vipassana, 2 Vipassana? You too? Man, intermediate, advanced. Awesome. So before we go into the meditation, present here is Long Poman from Thailand. Under his direction and guidance, there were on or about, possibly more, 30 arahants. So every Buddha was an arahant. Not every arahant become a Buddha. An arahant reaches the 4th highest stage of enlightenment in Buddhism, of which I now, the next generation of Buddhist monks, assert that all of you humans can in fact achieve that arahantship. You can in fact achieve nirvana in this lifetime. And it's quite easy. For those who are new to me, I'm Venerable Chidao, I'm 37. I've been a monk for 9 years. I've been meditating for 23 years. And over 9 years, I've garnered 1.3 million followers on TikTok and 30,000 on YouTube and 36,000 on Instagram. With the help of Ms. Vandana here, all of the events previously have been possible, and we're merging yoga and meditation together. So to bring peacefulness, mindfulness, a kinder, wiser nation with the merging of the two philosophies. So given said that, we'll jump into the meditation today. And initially, we also have a bell here that's from Thailand. So the beginning of the meditation, you all will hear 3, and at the conclusion, you will also hear 3 to prepare your mind, to relax your concentration. And when you are ready, you can arise from this meditation. We will jump into mindfulness of the breath, particularly noting the rising and falling of the abdomen. And the second thing is to analyze the temperature of the air that we breathe through our nostrils. It's a very deliberate, scientific approach, whereas all of you are scientists. And every time when you're stressed out or you need a minute, it's a very fun way to practice mindfulness of the breath, anapanasati. So at this time, we can get into our favorite meditation position. This will be about 7 minutes so that our mind is calm. And I'll probably cycle through loving kindness meditation, and then followed by, at the end, you will hear Buddhist monks chanting very beautifully. So it's quite different, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. We'll stop this for 7 minutes and see if we have any feedback, and then we'll go through loving kindness meditation. That will take another about 12 minutes. At this time, getting into our favorite meditation position, with our back straight, shoulders relaxed, relaxing all of the muscles in our body, relaxing all of the muscles on our face, aware and alert where we are at, bringing a small smile to our face. Let us take our first 3 deep breaths. As we slowly enter into mindfulness of the breath, noting the rising as we take our in-breath, noting when we exhale the falling of the abdomen. which knows that is a Buddha. A Buddha is one which knows. Now we slowly enter our second technique, analyzing the temperature of the air that we breathe through our nostrils. To note the sensation of the wind on our face, the intensity of the wind, to know our environment. And as we take our deep breath, we start to focus on our nostrils with the in-breath. We ask ourselves, curiously, is this 70 degrees? With each inhalation, we guess the temperature of the air. As we enjoy the natural pleasure of the breath, let us remind ourselves to bring that smile back to our face.
delivery without a local program.
May I be well. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May all of my wishes be fulfilled. As we say this in our mind, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from mental suffering. May you be free from physical suffering. May all of your wishes be fulfilled. May all beings in the West, may they be happy. May they be well. May they be healthy. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be free from physical suffering. May all of their wishes be fulfilled. May all beings in the East, may they be happy. May they be well. they be healthy. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be free from physical suffering. May all of their wishes be fulfilled. Let us bring to mind a person we care about. Let us bring to mind a person we love. May they be happy. May they be well. May they always be healthy. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be free from physical suffering. May all of their wishes be fulfilled. May you be well. May you be happy. May you always be healthy. May you realize the light of your own true nature.
Stay on top of your finances with the QuickBooks mobile app.
May all of your wishes be fulfilled. May you be free from mental suffering. May you be free from physical suffering. May you be healed. May you be a significant source of healing for others. we slowly conclude our metta meditation, let us take our last 3 deep breaths. This time we slowly relax our concentration and slowly we arise from our meditation. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. That was amazing. Everyone looked like they were very much at peace, so I skipped the feedback part and just went straight. Started just sailing towards that way, where the wind blows. Do we have any experiences we would like to report?
I think we're just very zenned out right now. Billy, do you have anything to share? Did it still feel nice to be here, though? The energy, because you're very aware of the energy around you, right?
So I didn't really have time to explain, but first we started with mindfulness of the breath, which is one-pointed concentration technique, whereas when we focus on the rising and the falling of the abdomen, reminds us of impermanence and how things change and subject to change, and the impermanent nature of the breath and the change of the breath. Very potent technique in Buddhism to calm the mind. The smarter we are, the fast we think really fast, right? And that's how we start to press down on the brakes on the mind, is buying through mindfulness of the breath. And I did that for 15 years, and the technique was in-breath Bud, out-breath Tol, Bud Tol. It's a Thailand technique. It means Buddha in Thailand, which goes back to one which knows. A Buddha knows when he's sitting. A Buddha knows when he's taking his in-breath, out-breath, rising, falling, and the impermanent nature of life, the changes in life, and how rarely are those things under our control. That's Vipassana, the 3 marks of existence. And I trusted the process, and now I'm here with all of you. On the subject of loving kindness meditation, we're not so kind to ourselves. We're We're always preoccupied with two things, according to science, self-image and self-performance. And so we have to remind ourselves to be good to ourselves, to be nice to ourselves. That's why we say, may I be well, may I be happy, may I be healthy. And take steps towards that. As we remind ourselves, we reprogram our mind to be nicer to ourselves. And I'm going to eat right today. I'm going to wake up happy. I choose happiness. I choose to let go. I choose not to harbor some of these thoughts, these feelings, sensations. And I practiced metta with the same music you all heard for about 12 years as an angry young man. Angry teenager. And the language that we heard was in Pali, P-A-L-I. And that's the language of the Buddha, 2,567 years ago. So our last meditation for the night will be 12 minutes. And you will hear the chantings of the Buddhist monks. As we sit here today and embrace gratefulness and to reflect on Earth, this planet, our environment, the trees, and all of the causes and conditions that came together, causes and conditions that came together for the sand to be here, causes and conditions for the ocean to be here, and all of the oceanic life. As we reflect tomorrow, Earth Day, our one world, our one planet, and what the Buddha said about our planet is that a wise person does not harm his or her environment. How beautiful to feel the wind. How beautiful to take deep breaths and enjoy fresh air. A lot of air pollution in Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Hanoi. Longevity depends on how we breathe. Longevity depends on the air quality we take in. As all of the Buddhist monks around the world, at exactly this time, 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m., they chant around the world. These are the colors dedicated to world peace. These are the colors dedicated to bringing humans towards enlightenment. These are the colors dedicated to teaching everyone to let go and to smile and to be happy, to do good, not to do bad, and to always purify our minds. As we enter into chanting meditation, you all can practice your favorite type of meditation, but just know that you're in the present moment and how grateful we are to have another day to share with each other. And the chant reminds us that there are others out there dedicated to world peace, advocating for all of us. This time you can get into your favorite meditation position. Let us take our 3 deep breaths and let us hone in our faculty of deep listening and hearing the profound chants from the Buddhist monks in Thailand.
සන්තුන් සකෝච සුභරෝච අම්පකින්චෝච සල්ලහුක උන්ති සන්තින්ද්‍රියෝච
නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස
නච කුන්දං සමාච
නමෝ තස්ස භගවතු වරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස බුද්ධං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි ධම්මං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි සංඝං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි ဒုတိယံ pi buddhaං සරණං ගච්ඡාමි Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Sanghang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami
Sambe santa bhavantu sukhitanta
Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami
Nikumbeta Nyati manyita kanta cinang kanci Vyarosana patika sanya Nyanya manyan sedum keminceya Mata yakaniang puntang Ayusa ika punta manurangki Iwampi sambabutisu Manasang bhavaye aparimana Mintanca sambalokarmin Manasang bhavaye aparimana Undang adoca tiriyanca Asanghadang averang asapantang Tinthan carang nisingnoa Sayanoa yavatansa vigatamindo Itang satin adinteya Brahmamitang viharang idamao Dintinca anupagamma silawa Dansanina sampanno Kami suviniyagedang Nahi jatu gambaseyang punareti භගවතු අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතෝ අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස නමෝ තස්ස භගවතෝ අරහතෝ සම්මා සම්බුද්දස්ස එවං මේ සුතං ඒකං සමයං භගවා බාරාණසියං විහෙරති ඉසිපතනේ මිගදායි තන්ත්‍රකෝ භගවා පංචවන්දී බික්ඛු ආමන්තේසි ද්වේමේ භික්ඛවේ අන්තා පම්බජිතේන නසේවිතම්බා කතමේ ද්වේ යෝ ඡායං කාමේසු කාම සුකල්ලිකානුයෝගෝ ඊනෝ ගම්මෝ පොතුංජනිකෝ අනරියෝ අනන්ත සංහිතෝ යෝ ඡායං අන්ත කිලමතානුයෝගෝ දුක්ඛෝ අනරියෝ අනන්ත සංහිතෝ ඒතේ භික්ඛවේ උභෝ අන්තේ අනුපගම්ම මජ්ක්‍ධිමා පටිපදා තථාගතේන අභිසම්බුද්ධා චක්ඛුකරණී ඥානකරණී උපසමාය අභිඤ්ඤාය සම්බෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති ඛතමාච සාභික්ඛවේ මජ්ක්‍ධිමා පටිපදා තථාගතේන අභිසම්බුද්ධා චක්ඛුකරණී ඥානකරණී උපසමාය අභිඤ්ඤාය සංබෝධාය නිබ්බානාය සංවත්තති අයමේව අරියෝ අන්තංගිකෝ මංගෝ සේයතිදං සම්මාදිට්ඨි සම්මා සංකම්පෝ සම්මා වාචා සම්මා කම්මන්තෝ සම්මා ආජීවෝ සම්මා වායාමෝ සම්මා සති සම්මා සමාධි අයං කෝසා භික්ඛවේ මජ්ක්‍ධිමා පටිපදා තථාගතේන අභිසම්බුද්ධා
Piswavakavara Sama Sambuddho Vichacharana Samphanava Sukhatva Loka Vidva Anuttara Purisa Dhamma Sarati Sattha ทธานังพุทโธภควาอิสวากาโตภควตาธัมโมสันเดนิโกอัคคลิโกเอหิปัสสิโกโหปนัยหิโกภาจตังเวดิตาโปวิญโยหิติสัพพติปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆโอจุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆญาณปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสามีจิปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยะนินาจัตตาริปุริสายุคานิอัตตปุริสปุงกลังเอสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอาหุเนยโยภาหุเนยโยนักขิเนยโยอัญชลิกรณิโยอนุตตรังบุญญาเกตังโลกัสสาธิ
ตัณหาภวตัณหาวิภวตัณหาอิตังโกปันภิกขเวทุกขนิโรธังอริยสัจจังโยตัสสะเยวตัณหาเยอเสสวิราคนิโรโธจาโกปฏินิสสังโฆมุนติอนาลโย
As we slowly
อิตังโก
come to the end of our night, let us relax our concentration and slowly arise from our meditation.
อายัมมิวะอาริโยอันตังนิโกมังโกเสยติตังสัมมาทิฏฐิสัมมาสังกัปโปสัมมาวาจาสัมมา
Reverend Kim has reached Nirvana. Long Po Kim. Achan Kim. Reverend Doctor and now Achan. Oh, how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What did you guys think of that one?
It's amazing how the tones of the monks just gets that vibration, just gets inside of you and just, it kind of lulls you. Not to sleep. I wasn't sleeping. Just feel it.
I feel my training went by pretty fast, and 9 years go by really fast for some reason. And I realized, reflecting on my training, so after my 5 years of apprenticeship as a monk, I went off on my own. And so, 4 years going off on my own, of serving the people. Sometimes I forget our basics. Sometimes I forget a word in the chant. So in Thailand, they're allowed to Ajahn, did you forget a word? And enlightenment is just one word away. Enlightenment is one sweep away. Me and Vanana went to the Asian store and picked up a $5 broom.
And Rain.
Her daughter. And I said, enlightenment is one sweep away, right? Because when you're sweeping, you're not thinking about the past or the future. You're fully in the present moment of the bristle and the gradient of the sand or dirt on the floor and trying to sweep that up. Literally, that is nirvana. But it doesn't last, does it? Peace doesn't last, does it? Even the Buddha says, don't attach onto peace because it's also too impermanent. So that's why we have to practice meditation so that we train this muscle to constantly be aware. The word sati means mindfulness. But what does mindfulness mean? To remember to observe how your mind is jumping. To remember to observe how our mind is jumping. So when we chant, we have to go with the rhythm of other monks and each word. When we're analyzing the temperature of the air, it's a constant flux, constant flow of that one-pointed concentration technique. So I hope that today was an introduction or reminder of all of the meditations that you all have heard, have read, have tried. I look forward to tomorrow's meditation. If we do have intermediate or advanced levels, I will go into Vipassana, the 4 foundations of Vipassana, where there won't be any music. But so it's dependent on the crowd and the group of people. It's difficult being a teacher because we have to try to meet the student where they're at and their level of meditative absorption and attainments. To advance, people run away. To beginning, might not be challenging enough for the intermediate practitioner. So at this time, I'd like to conclude the night with a blessing. Our blessing verse, consistent with the Theravadan order, the School of the Elders. And appreciate all of you coming out here. For those who would like to make donations, the alms bowl here is for that. I'm jubilant to announce that we were able to complete one window at Wat Dondu in the city of Vientiane, Laos. The abbot there is Ajahn Saidon Kamakeon. And I was recently in Thailand and Laos. Came back 3 weeks ago, and Laos won my heart out of 3 countries. I was there. There were many novices. I was very moved to learn that the novices, most of them were orphans, and the monastery serves as a monastery, a temple, a funeral home, and an orphanage. All 3 in one. So you do learn about life and death, and is reminded constantly of that philosophy that the Buddha left us. And I promised him that I would do the best I can as a monk in America to contribute. And all of you are welcome to come to Wat Dondu in the near foreseeable future. The door is always open to welcome you to experience what enlightenment is with the art of living and in simplicity with the life in Laos. They're very poor, but because of that poverty brings the word simplicity, like sweeping. Yatha varivaha pura paripurenti sakarang Evameva ito dinang petanang upakapati Ichitang patitang tamhang kipameva samechatu Sape purentu sankapa chando panyaraso yatha manicho tiraso yathang Sapi tiyo vewan chantu saparo gua wina satumate bhavan tuan tarayo suking Ihayuko bawak apiwan dan sile sanicang buddha bacanino Jataro dhamma watandi ayuwanno Sukhang halang ตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนัสสะโสติภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนัสสะโสติภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนัสสะโสติภวันตุเต May you go in peace. May you go in happiness. May you be well. May you be happy. May you always be healthy. May each of you realize the light of your own true nature. May you realize how close you are to enlightenment. May all of you be healed and be a significant source of healing for others. Sadhu, sadhu,
Thank you all for being here tonight. It's been really amazing having all of you here. And part of the reason we decided to do this was because Venerable Chidao will be the guest speaker a week from today at the New Thought community of Gulfport, right over here at the casino, 10:30. It's open to everyone. Reverend Kim is the spiritual teacher there, and she has invited Venerable Chidao to be the guest speaker. So he's gonna tell us a little bit more about his story of becoming a monk. And novice Ethan, yes. So right before he's gonna be speaking on the beach. Are they invited to that or no? Huh?
So, as you all know, when Venerable Kim, so everyone's venerable in my world. I have a lot of monks, but she is worthy of veneration, so she's venerable also for everything she's done in the Gulfport community. So you all can interchange Reverend and Venerable. And I think Reverend also called me Reverend one day. I couldn't make it last time to Gulfport due to emergency counseling in Ohio. But my student, Novice Lee, who is a Korean, took over the microphone for me. And comes now, we have Eric's little brother, who just turned 13 today. I went and obtained consent and permission from the parents to verify that it was okay to ordain the 13-year-old. And he's adorable. He will be a representative of this order, a young representative of the order to inspire that generation. So not Gen Zs, but I think it goes back to Gen Alpha, right? I think it's Gen Alpha. So the image of novice Ethan, novice, venerable Ethan, is to remind the younger generations to let go, be nice to each other, be kind, compassionate, to always cultivate mindfulness, understanding. By being compassionate, how do we become compassionate to others? By deep understanding. So I can't wait for that to happen. I'm not sure. I believe the ordination will be taking place one day prior to 28th to the 27th, because it takes preparation of the robes and putting them on, and he has to recite some basic things and transmit a few words for everyone to hear. And let us also not forget that one sentence uttered by a novice monk can in fact lead you to full stage of enlightenment of an arahant, as indicated in the scripture. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
Coming on the 28th. Will he be there on the 28th?
He'll be there on the 28th.
Okay.
That was the cat in the hat.
Will his head be shaved too?
So we're excited. We're excited
Yeah.
about that.
Can-
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I have one.
Question.
Oh,
Here's a question. Laura has a question.
Laura has a question. Yes, ma'am.
One of the most profound things that was created when I was sitting in meditation and hearing him speaking, it left such an imprint in such an amazing way. It's like that was it was like the most magnificent thing. I mean, one of them that they experienced. And like, would you be willing to share a little bit more on that? Because what you said today was like, oh, okay.
Right. What?
Oh,
Can
you hear me well?
Yeah, because of the wind. If you.
Oh,
I can repeat. So when she was in Thailand, right? She said one of the most profound things was the sweeping and the sound, hearing the sound of the sweeping. And so she wanted you to expand a little bit more on that.
Right. So yes, so I was fortunate enough to observe two monks. One of them who sat in a meditative position so perfect that I had unshakable faith and confidence that he had entered one of the four stages of enlightenment. Really. I hope you all would trust my evaluation and assessment. And given 18 years of clinical experience in law and medicine, I would know how to assess. And I didn't know that Laos people could meditate like that. I just don't know. But I brought some gifts back, blessing 3 Buddha statues, and when they said, okay, no more chanting, we're gonna meditate now. And I was very excited, and as all of us got into position, I have a video of him erected. I've never seen a posture like that. The other monk was sweeping, and this man was so graceful when he did it that I just stopped and just, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And the energy, I think part of the assessment and evaluation and impression is the energy that they radiate, even from far away, the peace. And I have no doubt, that while they were sweeping, that they were just in that particular moment. It's something about the energy. This is no different than me describing an apple to all of you. The apple tastes really sweet. It came from Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. You should really get this apple and eat it. But until you actually taste the apple, you wouldn't know what it's like, right? So I can sit here and describe nirvana and enlightenment and all of this, but I hopefully you all really, we should try to put a group together and travel together. And for once in your life, that one time to go there, and if you're lucky enough, I couldn't believe it. In my 2 months, 1 month was in Vietnam, and the other 2 weeks divided in Thailand, Bangkok, and Chiang Mai, seeing the Buddha's relics that rarely leaves India in Bangkok, and 4 million people saw that. And then I went to Vientiane, and then Luang Prabang, and the one that was sweeping was in Luang Prabang. So when you go home, just experiment, just hold the broom, analyze it, or buy a new one, $5, MD Market. She give me 20% MD Market. And just that last video that I did, I was just like, yeah, just sit, just like analyze. You're analyzing a broom like it's a medical instrument. And it just kind of find a place somewhere in the house, no music, quiet, and just start sweeping and notice if I'm sweeping too fast, too quick, if I'm being reckless, kind of like washing the dishes. So same as the dishes. Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh spoke about when you're washing the dishes, just wash the dishes. Don't think about anything else. Just enjoy it. But yeah, so I got to really study because part of my assessment and evaluation is from an empirical scientific standpoint, to observe with the hypothesis, and just really put it all together, a whole metric system to see how these people are so at peace. I'm an American monk, basically, right? So I had to really slow down and stop. And I'm just like, isn't this boring? Until I sat there and really analyzed each novice and each monk, which I took pictures of. So I'll be more than happy to share all of that with you. Shoot these pictures over and just look at it, just glaze into the picture, and realize that, oh my goodness, they have no phone, they have no iPad, they have nothing. I couldn't give them anything because Ajahn Saigon said, no, material things, no. I want you to give them education. So I had to teach there. But I wanted to give them so much because we have so much. They don't. And to just watch them just do their things, simple things around the mountain, the planting, the gardening, the sweeping. And the sounds of the sweeping is very loud, the bristles hitting the asphalt or the cement, scratch, scratch, scratch. So it's amazing. And hopefully we all can replicate that one day, right? So just get with us and we'll replicate. How do we get close to enlightenment? We replicate. Why did I choose Laos out of all countries? Because they're poor. Why poverty? Because the Buddha seen the four sights. He's seen sickness, old age, and death. So we should replicate that. So when I said earlier, the monastery, it's a monastery, it's an orphanage, it's a funeral home. But don't let it scare you. It's pretty awesome, actually. Isn't that guaranteed? Taxes, right? The 15th of April just passed. And death. And we embrace it. I embrace death like, no fear. This color means death. And the leaves, when they fall from the autumn season, they're all spice colors. So I hope to, invite you all to that type of experience. I've met seasoned students before. I met someone 78 years old out John's Pass, and I'll never forget what she told me. She hung on to anger about her mom for a very long time, perhaps 50 years of carrying this anger. And she told me, nice and quiet in my ear, she says, Venerable, I just want to taste peace one last time. And some of these memories you'll never forget once we're there. So hopefully the causes and conditions ripens for all of us to have that lifetime of an experience, like how you have experienced in Thailand directly. So, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And do you mind if we just take a group photo? This has kind of been our thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the moon is peeking out.
Okay, we should do it quick, huh? While we have light.
And the moon is...